I still think about those last 3 days of Segment 6. The days had turned into an epic inner struggle. I wanted the pain that I was feeling to end. I eventually resolved that the run will only end in one of two ways. Me broken so bad that I end up in a hospital and I am medically stopped from continuing. Or me broken, but I'm still going to keep moving forward until I reach the Atlantic. But saying and acting on the words, "I quit," was not at all how it was going to end.
What do you want to do today? How about I make some coffee?
She was just happy, always smiling, silly, sassy. I mean, by two, she was, talking up storm, full sentences, could tell you what she wanted. But she was just super smart.
Oh, my heart's pounding. My heart's pounding. Yeah, buddy. Go, Peter! You got this!
Eventually, the day was put to rest with the conclusion of I was worrying way too much about what others could be thinking about me these past few days. And I accepted and wholeheartedly embraced that I was the one out here trying to run coast to coast. It was my run to do. No one else was doing it, and my reason for doing it was good and genuine. And the people I was running for had suffered way too much, and I was trying to do something about their suffering.
It didn't matter what it was. If it was an animal, she thought it was great. But she also loved lizards and snakes, and she thought spiders were hilarious. She wasn't scared of any of it.
I'm excited to do this run tonight, this particular segment, but I'm a little bit nervous too. The heat has kind of turned into more of a concern than I originally thought. I mean, we've got that, what did Missy say, record-breaking heat index that we're going to be facing. So, I feel like as a team we're making the adjustments we need to be making for that heat. I think we're going to make it, but it's kind of scaring the crap out of me too. Honestly, I mean, but we'll just do what we got to do, and we'll get it done safely.
shoes holding up?
This is day 2 or 3 on them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's good. How many miles do you get on each pair of shoes?
Well, at home, 300-ish, you know,
Yeah.
but here at the heat, I'm thinking it might be less.
Yeah. It might melt the soles of your feet and your shoes are banning.
Yeah, it'll definitely wear a lot quicker here. This is Kate, age 4, stage 4 neuroblastoma. She wants to be an artist and a painter. We're at the halfway point for you today, Kate. You can see that one starting to come up. That whole toe now is a blister.
Oh. That's a good one, dude.
Yeah. It feels like a bee sting. Thanks.
Yeah. How's that heat feeling?
I can feel it, but as long as I can keep my heart rate under 150, which I'm watching, then I'm doing okay. But when I'm overheating, like even just walking, my heart rate will go to 160, and then I know I'm struggling with heat, and I'll have to call it at that point. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna walk into like stress or something like that. So right now it's like, right now it's 110. It should be like 90 if I'm walking on a normal day. So I mean, we knew it was gonna be, heat was gonna be an issue today. So
Yes.
it's gonna be worse tomorrow.
I just don't think I don't know. I didn't know what to. It's just hard to prepare for this level of heat.
Yeah,
You know?
it is. Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
mentally, you're like, oh, I think we're good. You know?
I'm a little scared about today. I can feel myself slowly breaking down. I just don't know yet if I'm breaking down beyond the point that I can't, my body can't fix itself by the next day. Normal breakdown.
Yeah.
Or if I'm breaking down too much and slowly getting into a hole that, I've never been in before. A little nervous, honestly, about today. But I have felt this before. And I've come out of it, so. I got zero energy today. My mood is terrible. My energy level is gone.
crazy because he was feeling really good at the end of yesterday. I think that energy, ebb and flow is going to be something to really think about managing mentally, you know? Because physically, I think he's ready, but it's tricky, man. Just 1 mile at a time.
We knew something was going on with her. They were rescanning her, so we knew that these scans were going to tell us something. Just being in that room when those doctors were telling that, I think that's what I remember the most, is watching Zach's face and seeing his reaction to that, and watching. He's a strong guy. He's a little white ball, and just watching that complete, just crushing.
I'm not nervous for his physical safety. What's hardest is when I talk to him and I think he's struggling, mentally. That's really hard. I worry about him then, because there's so many ups and downs mentally in taking on something like this. And, every day isn't I can do this, and, this is amazing kind of feeling. I mean, it wouldn't be meaningful if there wasn't suffering involved. And I see the real underside of the suffering that he's going through. So
Before we started, I had the assumption that physically by now this would be kind of like more routine than what it is. And I think the only thing that's gotten routine is just kind of accepting that that's never going to happen. I thought I would just get stronger and then this would be easier. I don't think that's going to happen.
What day is this of the run?
Oh, I don't know. 7. I think day 46.
46?
All right.
Wow.
Or no. 36. I think day 40. I don't know. We generally try to depart at 4:30, and so depending on how far out we drive, the actual running might start. It's a couple times it started pretty much right at 4:30. The crew, they actually stay awake longer than I do. They've been up since 4:32 because they prepare breakfast, they prepare the meals, they do all the shopping. They can't always do the shopping while we're running, so they go out afterwards. So if I have a long day, I feel like I'm making their. Well, I don't feel like I am making their life a little more challenging.
right now I'm making him some ramen noodles so he can add a little more salt to his diet to help him have a better balance and feel better. And so hopefully this
Thank you so
is
much.
delicious. It's funny how some of the things you perceive as not healthy are like actually a good thing.
I think the last time I ate these was when I was at college.
Yeah.
For
Who
real.
knew?
That sounds right. Yeah.
Who knew? It was the-
Peter, you look different.
Oh yeah, I would never would have guessed. They will save your life one day. Good morning, everybody. It's Pete. Here's your daily spin. Gorgeous morning. Right in that direction yesterday. We're kind of headed towards some forest fires. there's a slight possibility of a reroute at this point. I would say slight.
I called out to Cattle Creek Road.
Oh, yeah, what'd you find out?
The road is open,
Mhm.
but the pass is closed.
We,
So
we couldn't do it. I was thinking, so what? The pass is closed. I'll just run to the other side where it's open. But
what does that mean?
but for the crew, that wouldn't work because even
the 4 hours.
the crew can only go so far.
Yeah.
And even if I did run down past it, your loop around is a 4.5 hour drive around.
And
That's
and,
not
and
gonna
it's
work.
also like, is it closed because of smoke or fire? So that would not be wise.
Right. Good morning. It's Pete. Pretty smoke-free right now. Yesterday when I got here, yesterday was a move day. When I got here, there was quite a bit of smoke, but then the wind shifted and it all cleared out. And so it's cool out, clear out. I'm feeling good, and just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Have a good day.
After like round 2 of chemo, she went from like full body lit up to just, I think, like a few spots lit up. The tumors in her spine, the tumors in her skull were gone. Her doctors were like thrilled.
It's pretty.
Yes. Alicia Hall, Burkitt's non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. She wanted to be a veterinarian or teacher, started her own charity called Make Your Mark. Yeah, there is honestly an element of routine to it. The good thing about the routine is I don't want it to be like, hey, this is Pete Halper, and I'm doing this. And, the more monotone and less, routine, the less exuberance I have, the more it's just the card. Aria, age 5, stage 4 neuroblastoma. She wants to be a lawyer, child psychologist, and is applying to a university next year. Just the facts, This was somebody who passed away at 2 years old from neuroblastoma or some other childhood cancer. These are real people. We're not just pretending that this happened. This child's death broke a lot of hearts. Today, we are honoring Fritz, Colin, remembrance of Taryn, Izzy, and Scarlett. Hi, Nora. Hi, Zoe. Rachel Holland, and literally the hundreds of kids we're going to be remembering and honoring as we run across the country.
My biggest thing that I've said all along about this run is that I want people to pay attention, and I want it to matter to people. Somebody's giving up, 4 months of their time and life and putting in a tremendous physical effort, not for his own gain, but to bring awareness.
I do believe, without a doubt, that his story's being rewritten, and it is absolutely worth one story, one child, and it's absolutely worth one heart. Like, that's it. 3 scheduled rest days next week, and I'll get to see my whole family for the first time since I left Wisconsin 2 months ago. And that I cannot wait. I have to be honest, that's been the hardest part, is being away from them. I thought you wanted that now. Okay, we'll see ya. The truck is out of gas.
Gas it up.
Gas it up.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a good last first step
Thank you.
of the day. Love you too. See you in a little bit.
Okay. Bye. I really have many mixed feelings right now. You know what, like I was saying the other day, I don't feel like I'm done. But there was a time when I was doing this where I was like, just keep going because you're gonna be done, you know, and then you're done, you know, you got that finish. But we're not done. Done is when some doctor someday says, you know, I think I got this. I got this. Here's what we gotta do. And just the light just goes off. We're not done. The thing that really gets me about these sometimes is the dream's lost. She wanted to be a veterinarian or a teacher, you know, policeman, fireman, NFL player, doctor, nurse, truck driver, ice cream maker. It's just so many dreams.
Emery Eileen, forever 3, stage 4 neuroblastoma. She wanted to be a veterinarian, nurse, singer, dancer.
Peter Halper, running across the country. Peter Halper, he's a total nut.
I think we got it.